Hey, y'all, I'm going to be reacting to takt op.Destiny episode 1. At least I hope I pronounced it right. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh, man, I'm pumped up for this. Since I read it was a Studio Map and Madhouse collaboration. Gonna say, so far, it actually looks pretty. And stylistic, too. I wouldn't be surprised if people also fought over those materials, because that's how it usually goes in this type of animes. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised if a group of people try to hoard them for themselves. Oh, never mind. It looks like I could be wrong. Oh my. Jeez. My guess is it's probably going to be maybe angels or something. Could be those, some of the characters that are in the key visual that Crunchyroll has on the website when it comes to this series. Huh. I like how in a natural way they explained the power system of the series. I'm sure the mother has nothing to be sad about, though. They're just things you can't control on occasions. I just hope nothing bad happens to that boy, though. I wonder that town he's in is going to be attacked or something, because sometimes these type of enemies do go down that route. Not saying they all do. Be sure to play me someday. Play with your hearts and pray. Gotta admit that the way that piano's running, it looks good. And I put emphasis on good because last season I was seeing the Duke of Death and his maid, and even though I did enjoy the anime did have some pretty bad visuals, so it's nice to see a beautifully rendered piano. Mm. That's kind of sweet how he's talking to the piano as if it had a soul. That's actually nice in its own way because it gives this man a bit of characterization. Okay, he had to have at least had piano lessons before everything went to shit because that guy is fucking good. Magical with his fingers, actually. I like how this really emphasizes the rarity of music with the way how everyone like stopped what they were doing. Because this helps. Because yes, the first bit of the episode kind of already given emphasis that music is rare, but the it's just a shame that it looks like that. Go down that quick. But I wonder why I'd be going after music though. This chick is badass. I wonder what happened to his hand, or unless he can temporarily make his body parts disappear to enhance the strength of his What I'm assuming beautiful partner. Wait, it could be the conductor that Jimmy's mother was talking about in the story. Actually. And I like the sparkle effect too as her blade connects with the creature. Looks gorgeous. Damn, now that's a fighting style. I even love how you see some damage in in one of the background buildings too. Because in some animes, when you have massive fight scenes, you don't get some environments destroyed. Because remember, in the last season, you had anime like Seri and Shoki that had fight scenes with epic explosions, and sometimes you'd see the buildings and the sun areas just magically repaired. Here, I love how already you see the weight of fight scenes with a bit of damaged environments. I like how it just is an all matter of fact. I have a feeling that they're probably both at fault. Oh, I'm already liking them both. Damn, they should at least let the man recover. Let him like get his breath. Oh, hey, it's not like he did it on purpose though. Unless Talk attracted the creature by playing the piano, then I guess he'd be at fault. Yeah, that's some damn good English. Oh, she's fucking adorable. Oh, because that is a nice name. September 3rd, 2047. Man, that's way far off. He probably does, but he's probably got somewhat less daisical. Yeah, even with the way he's tapping in the window, he looks like a guy who's somewhat less daisical on his approach sometimes. I mean, hey, the man just wants to be entertained by the looks of things. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people seem to love the sound coming from the piano, though, so it kind of couldn't have been that bad. But that music card could have saved everyone, though, so they can't necessarily call it completely good for nothing. More like she made him disappear. I'm surprised it's the only thing she could have found, though. I mean, that place seemed to be teeming with lots of food. And not just that, Cassetta's the finding, so they kind of knew have to figuratively, figuratively blow her off a little bit when it comes to doing her favors and all that. I love the way she's One-chan. I wouldn't be surprised if her veins are filled with sweets, with how much she adores and talks about him. Hmm. I'm assuming the quickest route's probably the most dangerous one, though. had a feeling something like that was going to be the case. That's how it usually is in this type of animes. Oh. I like how during this it gives us some extra cassette characterization where we're talking about all these serious topics since she only focused on recharging herself while everyone else is taking this fully seriously. I like that. Because it really tells us what type of characters we're dealing with. You know she has a point. It's considering the type of stuff Tak gets pulled at the first bit of the episode. He's going to use it. Yep. Well, then it might as well be reverse psychology. I want to be. Hmm. Hey, that sounds pretty technically planned. I like how here you can tell easily she can manipulate Cosette when I fucking knew it. Like the moment being able to play an instrument was brought up, of course that'd be enough to win him over. Damn, at least get out of the store. I feel sorry for the dude that owns it. That's so fucked up though. They could have had Cosette get out and then let her do her transformation. I'm just saying. Oh. But I love this though. Because it shows you the lack of street smarts Tak has because he's not putting into consideration the needs of other people. He's only putting in his own needs. Which nothing wrong with that because as a character it makes him infinitely more intriguing than had he been a Boy Scout type of character. Okay, that cannot be a good sign with him already almost instantly fading. Oh! I got a feeling Cosette will be fine. Okay, so I was right on Tucked being a conductor. Probably mix of both. That's not really a goal. That's just a means to a goal. Oh, talk about a completely nihilistic perspective there. I feel sorry for Anna of all the shit she has to put up with. They're both kind of selfish, though, in a way. I'm assuming she says she messes up when she tries something like that. Oh. I like the cute little animation where it's kind of like Chibia's design now. I like how she says "bong." I mean, I understand she's unhandly, but she was kind of attacking the enemies unhandily too, so it goes both ways. But she said she was sufficiently recharged, though. I mean, though in the previous scene, though. Yeah, I think it was sheer overconfidence. I like how I think Anna works perfectly. She definitely works perfectly as the level-headed character because she bounces perfectly off of Takt and Cassette, and they bounce off of her perfectly. So I have a feeling that he's going to want to use music as bait to try to lure them all in for a large explosion so that Cassette can blow them up all at once. That's my guess. Could be wrong on that. I love it when they go, oh, yeah, oh. Oh, I feel bad for those kids. They all thought they were going to have fun, and then because it's like, no, yoink. Oh, man, I got to admit, that was too fucking good. I wonder why they hate it, though. I wonder if they too were some kind of like humans transform into creatures, because that's how it usually is in this type of animes. When you have like mysterious beings attack, it's usually humans just morphed into some different kind of creature. I recognize this track. I just don't know. Don't remember the name. I've never heard it in other movies, so it's really fucking good. Oh man, I can't piece them together right now. Oh, quite the welcoming committee there. Hmm. You love the way the animation spears are drawn whenever that creature slightly shifts its body. And it's impressive how they're actually hand drawn, not CGI either, because in most animes, they usually render creatures like these in CGI. Woo! Yo, I think that's a beast to be able to seemingly survive that blast, though. Yo, that is some good explosive effects too. Holy cow! Gives it some nice Hollywood-esque vibes, but in a good way. And I even love the dust effects too. Like you can definitely tell they're the hand drawn body, and not like CGI some milk effects or dust effects like it's seen some other anime. Like you can definitely tell Madhouse and Mappa, they went all in. I just love the way Cassette says that with absolute confidence. And I even love that cross effect whenever there's like a flashing light. It makes it look much more extravagant and beautiful. And I love the way they portray power too, because as she unleashing the tech, you're seeing like the wind effects and how it's blowing things in the environment, and also takt. It makes it look a lot more visual. Yo! Oh, okay, that thing must have been like a new capacity because with the wide establishing shot, that X-Blast looked massive. And that's a good visual effect too, where it shows you the strength of Cassette's attack because you even see how there's scratches on Toxin body too. Because a lot of animes when there's explosions, sometimes you don't see characters harmed or scratched up right after they use an explosion that blows up near them. So I love details like that. It gives the fight scene a bit of extra grit. And you know what? Our book gets to play some music. Everyone wins, well, except for the guy that whose windows in his shop were destroyed. Can't really call him a winner, but everyone else wins. So hooray! Yo, even like the mountains look so beautiful. They look hyper realistic. I'm assuming it won't be smooth sailing towards New York though. He does not look like the guy that's gonna be in the best mood though. He looks more like a guy who's just begrudgingly waking the fuck up than a guy who's in a good mood. I like how he's not even getting a fuck about Lana saying. Honestly, no. Those some of the donuts with the holes, you can stack them up in certain ways. I just love her. Oh well, she's in the wrong line of work if she's expecting any of the two to actually won't be inclined of listening to whatever the hell she wants to say. I'm just saying, and you know what? I love the series for that. All right, the first episode was absolutely amazing. Wow. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It was by far one of by far the best debuted episodes of the season by far. I mean, what else can I ask for from something like this? Because here's what the episode provided. At least now we know that in the setting of this series, the world is ravaged by creatures that attack individuals whenever there's music around. So I love that because it makes you wonder how would society function in a place where it'd be dangerous to play music. It makes, at least for me, it makes me ask questions like that, and it just makes the premise of the episode infinitely more interesting and unique in a way. And another thing I love about this too is when there are rare moments of music, you see the look of shock and wonder in people's faces. I think it added a lot of emotional intensity. And the fight scenes were amazing. And there was a lot of great chemistry between the leads. And that's why I got to give it high marks. The script was amazing. Oh, looks like that was it. And from a character standpoint, they provided a lot of characterization for multiple characters. Because with Takt, we instantly got to see that he is the lazy type. But he's also extremely intelligent because even though, yes, our main man is the lazy type, just by this episode, we get to see that he's intelligent just by the fact that he's able to operate a panel pretty easily. He was able to come up with tactically sound decisions in order to take on the D2s that they were up against. And he's calm and collective in stressful situations, like how we saw in this episode when him and Cassette finished off the creatures. So they gave him a lot of characterization, and I love how they gave him a flaws too, where he doesn't give a shit about the environment or people's issues. Like when the windows of that store were just absolutely annihilated, and our boy didn't give a fuck. And I love stuff like that. Whenever characters have natural falls like that, it makes them infinitely more interesting. And I just think I saw a bug. Let me just go smash it real quick. It's not behind my camera, but let me just smack. All right, I smacked it. Oh wait, at least I think I smacked it. Shit, y'all. Like, y'all can never be too safe with freaking insects, if you ask me. And that wasn't the only thing that was also great about this episode, too, because they have characterization for Cosette. And while, yes, Cosette's characterization can be argued as a little bit more simple in comparison to, say, the characterization of, say, our main male lead, I think Cosette was still a nice character because even though, yes, her desires of wanting to eat food and destroy those creatures are a bit simple in comparison towards our main boy, I still found her interesting because during this episode, she acted as sort of like a comedic relief. So every single time she was on screen, I was like smiling. I was like, yo, I love this. So even though, yes, she didn't provide much profound insights, I don't think she needed to because she worked as a comedic device. And I thought Anna was a great way of being like the straight man type of character, the character that takes it seriously so that jokes can bounce off from our two main leads towards Anna. So that's what I thought. The main cast of characters were really interesting. And aside from that, this episode also wonderfully introduced the conflict and explained pretty much almost everything we need to know in a single episode, which was doubly impressive. That's why I got to give the script high marks. Visually, it was a beautiful. You can definitely tell both Mappa and Madhouse went all in. The voice performances were absolutely phenomenal. And that's why I got to give the episode a 9 out of 10. And I'm definitely going to be reacting to the next episode. Faux show. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I will see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.